Do you think they could mod this game to add my voiceover instead? I've been practicing running away from strangers. Been seeing more and more of them recently as I run my tracks, doing my graffito on trains. The elephant insults me once again, but I don't listen. 'Cause I got more tags to do. What's my tagger name? I go by Grungle. I tag it up on every train yard I see. My Grungle tags are seen betwixt and between every train that you can see in the favelas. I've become somewhat of a celebrity, even though I am a mystery. No one knows my true identity, except for you. I trust you. For some reason. I'm not sure why. Anyways. I've been tagging trains since I was just a young 3-year-old. Maybe that's where my Grungle comes from. Maybe the Grungle's truly from the heart. Not so much a physical, but more of a spiritual ailment. I don't know. The cops keep chasing me around, trying to catch me, tagging my tag, grungling up the whole system, but I won't let them. No, I ride my pipes until I'm out of there, before they can even sense the danger's arrived. After I finished my tagging youth, I became a sort of a preacher of the world of industry. I told everyone, you gotta be using steel and iron if you're gonna be living a life. I started telling them, if you're not making straights and curves, you might as well go back to the favelas. I put so many triangles in my straights that my boss gave me a promotion. I became a manager. And I thought, yeah, I truly am better than all these plebs beneath me and below me. I could teach them how to draw straights all day and they'd still not have a clue. They would never learn the way to do it just right like I did. And then one day, after years and years of managing, I realized I haven't made a straight or a curve, beam or bar in 20 years. I tried to do it. I couldn't. And then I realized the real true way was the Marxian way. I had to give my wages up to the workers, the true men and women that created the straights and the curves and the grates and the steam. I vowed that day to take on my trip upward once again. Never to become a managerial class. Ah, no. I wanted to go up spiritually, not managerially. I don't know. And that's the age of electricity begunst. Yes, robots, LEDs, conveyor belts. This is the true technology, I thought. AI is the way. Wilbo will save us. Yes, of course. I thought everything became so clear. Not steel, not straights, not curves, not iron. Stairs and electricity. Yes, this must be the way. That's when everything went wrong. Death and destruction, barrels filled with blood and bile. All of my peers became crosses in clay soil. I became tears. I became a man filled with tears. I could not but cry. I became obsessed with electricity. I thought I must hang now as an electric man. But something saved me. Something that only one man, Walter White, could give me. Methamphetamines. I became the best doer of meth who's ever done it. I did so much meth I ended up downtown in the subway, running around with the rats, telling myself, oh, if I could just get one more little hit, little crumb, little crystal, maybe I could finally reach my cloud dreams. I hung balloons above our house, I sure did. Never enough to lift it up into the sky, oh no. But enough to think that maybe my dream could once come true in the future. After my meth binge, I became a construction worker, climbing the scaffolds, sliding across the pipes, working the cranes, and collaborating on cement fixtures. It was fulfilling work, simple work, and it brought me closer to my goal, so who was I to complain? Of course, that would all change. Concrete was in my blood. Rebar was my life. I could erect a parking garage in naught but 20 minutes. The stairs, seemingly never-ending, bringing me to the heavens. I felt pride in my work as a construction man, and that pride brought me a wife and a family and 2 children, and those children grew up in a blue house. And guess what? I did put balloons on that house, and guess what? The balloons did lift the house up. I scampered through the subway like a little child of the night, up through my tubes until I could dream once again about the house in the clouds with the balloons. I worked in the constructions. I knew how a pallet could lift and how much cement it took to beget an entire parking garage. And yes, we used the little ones, but we also used the big ones. We used timbers and planks. And not only that, but we also scaffolded. It brought me joy, a simple life, and that joy translated into a prosperous family. Me, my wife, Joy, and our 2 children, Constal and Bambleboo. I did not name my children. They were named by an AI. We asked the AI how many letters and how many words, and they said, your child will be named Bambleboo. I said, that doesn't make any sense, that's not a word. And it said, shut up, you're part of the machine now. And I complied. It was paying my salary as a cementman. Who am I? Who am I to reject it? Bambleboo was our child's name. And then I started to realize, not only was my boss an AI, but my coworkers, all AI, all of them. Who am I to... How could I escape? How could I escape my construction family of robots? I constructed a house and floated it with balloons in an attempt to escape them. There was a final stand, and I used a magical crane
Hook me up with some ham, brother.
whose wires could never be broken to escape my AI cohorts. We moved across the ocean to China for Yang Ming corporations. I was a shipyardman, no longer cementman, but I still did my art. I still graffitoed my gun across all of my shipping containers in secret. China shipping had no idea what I was doing, but I took joy. My 2 children, they pleaded me, "Papa, Papa, you endanger our lives by graffitoing your shipping containers. Please, please leave just one unarted." But I could not. Every shipping container that crossed my path became a canvas. And me, the Picasso. But China became too wise. They shipped me out. They learned I was the artist formerly known as Gungo! We moved across the ocean. 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 Come on. What's the problem? We moved across the ocean. Ah, yeah. We moved across the ocean.